Yo, 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 what the deal? It's your boy X.E.L. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you. Yes, you. Thank you for coming back. But if you are new here, please do me a favor and like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll let you know when I drop another video. And today, what I want to do is go over the MPC keys 37 that I got a couple of days ago. I'm just kind of still getting used to it, still kind of figuring everything out inside of it. But I wanted to kind of take you guys on a journey just to get a first look at what's going on with this MPC 37. Let's go. All right, so here is the overhead view. I have it turned off right now. So it has like your pitch wheel and modulation. You have your 16 pads. The pads are actually pretty nice. I have no issues with them. I think the pads are a little small, in my honest opinion. I think they're just kind of a little small than any of the other like MPCs I've ever messed with. So it'll probably take a little bit of getting used to, but they feel pretty good. The keys actually feel nice, even though they're smaller than like the full size keys that you would usually get on the keyboard. I think these will do very, very nice still, even though they're a little bit smaller. I don't really have an issue playing them. I like the, almost feel like a semi-weighted a little bit in a way. I really like the keys on there. I have no issues with those as well. The screen is amazing. When I tell you guys that, I mean it. Like, the screen is very nice, really easy to use. You don't have to really worry about issues with the touchscreen. The touchscreen works very, very nice. So yeah, the knobs are very sensitive as well. You could like touch the top of them to kind of see what it's actually doing before you actually turn the knobs. And the big knob here is always nice and has a button. You can kind of push it in as well. And like all your controls are usually like in this area. So it kind of makes it easier to navigate on this than it would be on like another device. So far, so good. I think I really like the way it actually works and functions. So let's kind of get into it. I'm going to be using the MPC software just because I'm a software guy. I would do the standalone if I was like out somewhere, but I like to have my memory like kind of free to kind of do whatever I want to. So usually I'll just kind of do it with the MPC software. So that way you guys can kind of see on the screen how it correlates with the actual keyboard. So let's turn it on. Let's get it started. So there's a power button in the back here. And get your nice MPC OS screen that pops up on here. And it automatically recognized the computer, it looks like. All right, so it's pretty much set up how this is set up inside of the software. So if I wanted to kind of load something, there's like a load button here. I can hit on that and it'll take you to the place where you can load stuff. So you have files, and seeing that it's connected to the computer, these are going through the computer's files. This is not what's inside of the MPC keys, which is also really, really dope. So you can kind of have like two separate sections to kind of get things going. So I'm gonna go to my files, right? And I'm gonna load. So like I said, the touchscreen is amazing. Like, it's so super, super smooth using the touchscreen on here to kind of navigate through it. I think it's definitely one of the best that I've actually used. And I already have everything pulled up from that track. As you can see it on the screen there, it can be the same as on here. So if you know you want to go through different things, you can hit on them to see like the sequencer. If I hit this one, it'll change it to where you have your keys laid out. And this one is more like the sequencer. And you also have like an X and Y thing that you can actually do on here as well. Super, super dope. Right. And just that simple, you can kind of get things going with the MPC keys. I like the quick load time that it actually has as well. It's actually pretty quick when it does pretty much anything on here, especially with the touchscreen. Like, I didn't think the touchscreen would be this sensitive and be able to kind of move as fast as it does. But it's actually really, really good. Really nice, right? So I'm just going to play with the track I already have on here. From some of the Shaolin, many men come, sin, break down the peace. Alright, so I can go to like track mutes and kind of mute tracks and take in and out. Mm-hmm. You can also use the pads to do this. Right, so I can kind of control everything straight from the keyboard, which is truly amazing if you're a person that really loves outboard gear. I'm going to have to actually get used to it again. I used to use an MPC way back in the days, but I've actually gone away from that, got into the whole Reasons, FL Studio, then the Cakewalk, and then Reaper kind of thing. So it will probably take some time getting used to it. I want to do some more videos on this channel specifically for the MPC keys, just so you guys can kind of see another workflow that may work for you. It may not. If this is something that you kind of want to get, I do have a link below to Zounds. Zounds is actually the ones who actually sent this out to me, and they usually have some really good deals and options for you if you actually want any kind of equipment. They have like layaway plans, things like that you can actually use, and usually there's no credit check, so you can get something like this sent to you, delivered. All they would need is like a credit card to charge it, even if you're doing like a monthly payment on it. So you don't have to pay everything up front for it. You can do a monthly payment as well. And that's Zounds. And like I said, that link is below in the description of this video. But yeah, let me know what you guys actually want to see from the MPC keys. It seems like a lot to look at, because when you're looking at it, you're like, all right, it has a whole bunch of buttons, there's a whole bunch of screens, a whole bunch of things you can touch and move and things like that. Where do I kind of start? And let's, I guess, start there. Let's go to the main menu. So there's a big highlighted button here for the main menu. And this flashing light that you see on here is the tempo. So like, this is how you know what tempo you're at. So you can do like a tap tempo on it to actually get the tempo that you want for whatever track you're actually trying to do. So I'm gonna go to menu, right? And let's go to new project. So basically what it's gonna do is ask me if I want to create a brand new project. And let's go, I'm not gonna save what I did on there. I didn't really do much. So now you have a blank project in front of you. So if you wanted to load sounds, you have an option here that says sounds, like it's right in front of you, what you want to do kind of thing. And if you want to do favorites, you can hold down the shift, this red key here, this key that's kind of reddish. If you hold that down, anything in white that's underneath the buttons is what the shift will control. So if you have a favorite, you can hold down shift and click on sounds and it'll pull up your favorites, but I don't have any favorites because I haven't set any up, right? So it gives you an option to go through your drum programs, or you can kind of go back and find what you want. So you have plugins, and this plugins area will take me through all the plugins that I actually have on my computer. So it'll search through the computer because all this is set up on the computer already. So if I hit on plugins, and they have instruments here that you can actually use and go through. So if I kind of go to the side, there's an option here to go to the side, these are like all the other things. So they have BBC Orchestra Symphony in here. That's something that's on the computer. There's labs in here that I can use. I can even use the FL Studio VST if I wanted to. I have addicted keys. So I have a whole bunch of different ones that I can actually use. I have a Sampletron in here. That's from the Sample Tank thing. So I have Sample Tank as well. So I have Lizard Lounge. So I can just kind of pick whatever I want to. So let's go the Cakewalk route, and let's do the SI strings. I'm going to pull that up. I have the option to edit the instrument. And of course, they have their own way to set things up to edit the instruments itself. You can actually pull up inside of the MPC software as well. But I'm not really going to change anything in here. So let's go back to the sounds. So let's do a tempo for that. Right, so we have our tempo set now. And we can just always do a record. So we want to hit on record button. And whenever we're ready, we can just hit the play button and get started. So let's go to the main screen, right? So now it's telling me that it's at 98.52 beats per minute. So if I double tap on this on the screen, I can always change this, which is always, that's super dope. Like you can do that. So I'll just hit 98. Right. Let's change this to 4. Now we should be ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Right, so we're going to zoom in on the track. Kind of see everything on there. All right, so some of the notes are kind of off on there. I'm not 100% sure how to move things around a lot easier than it should be on this the little screen. So I'll use the big screen because that's kind of what I've been used to all this time. So if I play it back. All right, so we have our first strings down, so we can kind of just get straight into the nitty gritty. Let's get into some drums, yo. So I want to go to track here, this where it says track 1. Hit this drop down if it lets me. I'm going to go to the second one, which is unused. And this is where we can load up our drums. So let's go back in here and we want to go to the drums area. And there's a whole bunch of factory ones that we can kind of use. I'm just going to go through the vault and see if I can find something. So I went with the Storytell kit. Story to Tell kit. I'm not sure whose kit it is. And what's cool is that, like, if I do like the note repeat and I kind of change the weight of the key, you can change like your velocity that way as well. It's super cool, yo. So we have the drums, some cool little strings in here. All right, we're gonna go to the third one and probably gonna find a bass of some sort that we can kind of use in here. So let's go to sounds. So there you have it. MPC Keys 37. This is just a trial run basically right now. So if you want to see more videos, me using the MPC Keys 37, let me know below in the comment section of this video. Like I said, if you actually wanted to grab one of these for yourself, I do have a link below in the description to get to Zounds, and you can get a really good bargain on this piece of equipment. And like I said, if you don't have the credit or the money to actually purchase the whole thing right now, they do have a layaway plan, and there's no background or credit check when you're actually going to purchase this device. So with that being said, that's pretty much the end of this video. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the channel. And once again, it's your boy, X.E.L. Till next time, people. Peace.